Do you want label? No label?
I don't really.
Okay, cool. Well, my first energy drink I ever had was V. And then I went...
Shout out to V.
Yeah.
Red Bull don't sponsor one. Yeah, so shout out to V.
I went so deep into, like, the blue V is better than green V. Like, I was that person, like...
I agree with that, though.
But then I got addicted to it in high school. I was drinking, like, 2 of the decent-sized cans a day. And if I didn't have that, it was, like, withdrawal, like, shakes. Like, I need it. And then I had a friend in high school be like, I bet you can do a year without fizzy drink or energy drinks. And I don't know if it was just me being petty, which I'm sure it was, but I was like, bet, like, let's go. So I'm very, very stubborn. So then I put my mind to that. Didn't have fizzy drink, didn't have energy drinks, anything that like had a fizz or a pop when you opened it. I swore off for a whole year. And then I tried V again, and it was like, why did I drink this? I tried Monster. It was like, nope, nothing. And so I slowly got back into energy drinks by training my taste buds almost again to like them.
I also got addicted to energy drinks. And
it's so easy.
It is so easy, especially when... So I was working like 11-hour shifts, but I was doing it 6 days a week. So like, I was living off of Blue, and that was for 2 years. So.
Oh man, it's when you start doing the longer shifts. Yeah, because then I went into hospo, and at that point I was like, I think the only energy drink I had at that time was the pink Pipeline Punch Monster. Like, it just tastes like juice. Like,
I know
that's all it is. It's just fizzy juice. And then I went into a hospo job, which was like 2 a.m. closing and stuff like that. And obviously, being in hospo, most hospos only have Red Bull. And so I slowly started drinking Red Bull. And then, now it's like, if the fridge is empty of Red Bull, I'm like panicking. I'm like, water? What the fuck is water? Oh, can we swear?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What the fuck is water? Like, so...
Why is it so hard to drink water?
It's so hard.
We need it, but it's so fucking hard to drink it.
Oh, and when it's not around, it's the only thing you crave. Like, when, like, at, like, Rainbow's End or something like that, you're like, God damn, water would feel so good.
Well, then I was like at Armageddon, and I forgot it. Automatically, I was like, fuck, I'm so thirsty. Which was bullshit.
Oh, it is like that, though. As soon as you can't have it, your body's like, I want it.
Yeah.
But, so, and then now I would say I'm softly addicted to it. Softly. I can put her down, but I always pick her back up.
I just don't want to.
I just don't want to, I can, but I'm not going to.
So how was it when, like, Red Bull first noticed you?
Oh, God, it was... This is going to sound so silly. I genuinely thought I was dreaming. I have very vivid dreams that I wake up and I'm like... Shout out
to us that can actually visualize those
one of my flatmates can't. He does not dream, and I'm like... Like, I just don't understand, but so I wake up and it's like my body has physically been through what my dream is. So when I got contacted like by someone through Red Bull, went through them to my brain.
It's all good, man.
But so when they got in touch with me, I genuinely in that moment was like, this can't be real. Like, this is like, I made my own meme. Tagged them in it once and they liked it, and besides that it was just me tagging them all the time and probably just really annoying their social media guy. Consistency. Borderline cool, obsession. But and they were like, we want to reach out and we see that you like Red Bull, and I was like, shocking. And they were like, do you want to come to Armageddon and be a Red Bull VIP at Armageddon? And I was like, there is nothing in the world I've said yes to faster. Nothing in the world.
Wait, so that was like your first thing you did with Red Bull?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So that's when we met?
That's when we met. I didn't know that.
Yeah, my bad. So, surely not another podcast. My bad. This is episode 3. We're here with Twisted Little Red.
Hi.
Not so red anymore. It
Not
looks
so
great
red.
though.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've never had my hair this dark before. I've because I've worn wigs throughout my life because I did like cosplay and stuff.
Yeah.
But the only dark wig I had was like a short curly black bob, which I wore to the Barbie movie like the day before I did this. But yeah.
Was that good?
I enjoyed it more than I thought I would, but I'm not gonna name names before friends watch this and go, she better not. But I've had multiple of my friends come to me and say that it made them feel like they'd left the cinema not feeling good. And there was multiple things in that I was like,
you can see why.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Although, don't get me wrong, the cast is great. It's a great cast. Like, they're just...
I haven't actually seen the cast.
Yeah.
All I know is Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie, yeah.
The bro Ryan Gosling.
Dua Lipa's in it.
Is she?
Yeah, Plain Sunday's waifu. Waifu's in there. Miss Dua Lipa. But John Cena's in it.
I didn't... Is he?
It throws me out every time he's in a movie. Right. Every time he's in a movie, I'm like...
he just shows up and you weren't ready for him. You're just like, oh shit.
He's like an unknown jump scare. Just like, fuck. Like... But yeah. No, it was pretty good. But yeah.
I've still watched it. So I mean, weird. I don't know shit about Barbie.
Honestly, you don't need to, but cool. I would recommend at this point just watch it when it's out on a streaming platform.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's what I usually wait for.
Yeah.
Except for like Avatar. I liked Avatar.
I was meant to go see Avatar in the cinema, but then it just came and gone. But
I feel like this year's gone so quick.
Oh my god, yeah.
Are we in
August?
We're in August now.
Oh my god, it's my sister's birthday and I haven't messaged
her. You can do that now if you want.
Is that okay? Yeah, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Like, it might feel like a professional setup, but it is just chill.
Oh my god. Okay, cool.
There's nothing serious about this.
Oh my god, it's my sister and her brother. And her brother-in-law? Wait, no, I'm not married. My sister and my brother-in-law, so my sister and her husband share a birthday. So I didn't do that.
That's hilarious.
But yeah.
You, instead of just saying her husband the beginning.
I don't know. It creeps me.
Is it your other sisters?
Yeah, no, it's just creepy. It's creepy being like, my sister has a husband. It's creepy. Like, he's not creepy. Love him. He's been around for so long. But like...
It's just weird.
It's just weird.
It's
you get to a certain point, you're just like, wait, you guys are bound. You are bound together. Like, legally, you are somewhat one entity, and that freaks me out. And then they're like talking about like, oh yeah, we're gonna start a family. I'm like, like, I'm not ready to be an auntie. Could you just hold off, like, please?
You're not an auntie?
No.
It is so fun.
Is it? I'm not being an auntie. Being an auntie is so much fun, isn't it?
So good. Being an uncle is so fun. Because you get to be so degenerate with the kids. Like, because you're not... It doesn't feel like you're an adult.
Yeah.
And so I'm the youngest of 4, 5?
Oh, wow.
5. I'm the youngest of a few.
You're the baby.
And so it was like my chance to be the older sibling. It's great.
Oh, yeah.
It is great.
Okay.
Because when they're bad, you just give them back.
You just hand them back over. I did it.
I'm like, I ain't your parent, okay?
Yeah.
Shut your mouth. Go home.
Do your homework, but over there. No, I did that at my auntie's wedding. They had, it was like, my cousin was maybe 2-3 months old. And they were like, you're on baby watch. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I just felt her just dump a load. And I looked at her and I was like, you are going back to your mother. I'm on baby patrol right now, but I'm not dealing with a nappy. Yeah. Like, that's where I draw the line. Like, no. And like the look on my cousin's face while she did it, she was like, I got you. And you're like, no, you don't. Yeah. Joke's on you.
No, that's one thing I won't do.
Yeah.
And like, if I have kids, I know I'll have to do it, but I'm not thinking about that.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that.
Ain't nobody got time.
Ain't
nobody got time.
Also, the idea that babies are cute is a lie.
Oh, big lie.
All babies are ugly. And like, they get to a point where they become cute.
Yes.
But all babies are ugly. I have this argument with my sisters all the time.
Yeah.
And they say it's because I'm not a parent. I don't need to be a parent to understand babies are ugly because they're ugly. But
they
once
look like wrinkly potatoes.
Yeah, once they start hitting like 1.
Yeah.
And they try to say it's like 3 months. Nah, bro.
Nah.
Like 1 on, maybe.
Yeah.
2 years on, I'm like, yeah. Super cute.
Gang.
But before that, ugly as shit, loud as shit.
Yes. The screams.
Yeah.
They start screaming and then they just hit that next decibel and you're like, I'm out. I can't deal with that. That is a ringing in my ear of white noise. I am not here for
it. It is. I can see why mums become manic.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. The mums with the bottle of wine a day. Yeah. Like,
I can see it.
Bet.
I can see it.
Bet.
But yeah, these are great. I want to buy more.
Yeah.
I don't usually go on 98, to be honest.
Really?
And just out of nowhere, I was just like, because like I've always known it to be more expensive, and I feel like I can usually find a better place.
Interesting. Use code Ray at PBTech. I don't know if you have a code. I was gonna say if you have a code, that's gonna be so dog. But no, use code Ray at checkout for Ray Bonato. But yeah, no,
shout out to Ray Bonato.
Yeah, honestly, what a fucking G. I'm gaming with him tomorrow. Yeah, me, Plane, and potentially Dylan. I'm gonna do squads on Fortnite. I don't know if they know, but I'm gonna be drinking.
Kids.
I'm gonna be drinking during it. Because I've been told that tequila and red wine makes my aiming better, and then at some point when I get really, really drunk, it just falls off. So it's like chat is kind of with me for the building, and then it goes down. But yeah,
I'm with like that with
red
pool,
wine tequila.
So,
oh yeah.
So the place we're going, if you're coming, for Iconic Chaos.
Oh yes, yep.
Party. They have pool tables there. There's like 6 pool tables.
Yo.
And we always go there. And like we play really good once we start getting drunk. But then there's like a point after we start getting too drunk that it just goes downhill quickly.
Yeah. I'm not good at pool. I'm really not good at pool. I'm just like like I can play online pool where it tells me where the ball's going. But I won't.
Yeah, what was that one everyone used to play on their phones?
8-ball.
8-ball. 8-ball was so good.
8-ball. Do you wanna see something super cringe? You want to see something super cringe? 8-ball.
Yeah.
It's a good pastime. It's a good pastime.
I don't have any games on my phone.
I have Among Us. 8-ball.
Among Us on your phone?
Again, like it's only if I'm like waiting for a friend or like if I'm out in public at like the doctor's or something and it's just like a 40-minute wait. I'm like, chuck on, do something, like, you know.
Actually, like, I've needed that quite a lot and I've never had anything on my phone. No. That's smart. Actually.
But yeah. But it is weird when like the kid sitting next to you or behind you starts like over your shoulder, just like fuck off. Like I'm just play your own version, you know? Like but yeah, no, it's 8-ball. 8-ball. But yeah.
The old Facebook days when I used to use Facebook.
Oh my god. Old Facebook, I don't think will ever get the credit it deserves because it doesn't really deserve that much credit. But like but the iconic of like being the iconicness of being like me and my friend are in a poke war on Facebook.
Right.
And like out of context you're like, what in the fuck is happening over here?
I remember the first time I heard that, I was like, the fuck is that?
I had so many poke wars going on, like with multiple people, but it was always like boys trying to like slide in that would like try poke you and see if you'd respond, and it was like, I'm only poking my friends, I'm not poking randoms. What the hell?
That sounds so bad.
But yeah, it does. But platonically, I'll poke all my friends. Someone start digging. I'm gonna put myself.
That's definitely gonna have to clip that for sure. But I've been streaming too long.
Oh, honestly,
can't clip on a podcast.
You can't.
We can
will.
Technically.
We can and we will. I've got Plane putting a clip together. Well, he said he's putting a clip together, and I'm just like, can you just send it through when you're done? Of when him and I were doing drunk Fall Guys. He was like, fuck, I got some.
Fall Guys is so good.
I suck so bad. And here I am like, ha, drinking, thinking I'm going to get better. No. God, no. Absolutely fucking not. And then Plane goes, oh yeah, so instead of doing duos, let's just do like free-for-all, like solos. I'm like, you don't want to carry me?
Yeah.
What?
Like, you're pulling me down.
Yeah,
so.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Talking about that, I need to invite him to the thing too.
Oh, man.
He's great.
He's so great. He's probably...
So we met at Overload.
Overload?
Yeah.
Yo. Oh, yes.
That's because I noticed him and I was like, oh, what's up, man?
Yeah.
And then,
yeah.
And we met.
No, I think Plain's like my best streamer friend. Like, everyone who was at like, because I did Kiwi Rivals 1, and everyone there just like, the information that I got starting off, because like, I didn't think I should have been there at all. Like, I constantly throughout the day was like, I don't feel like I'm meant to be here.
Yeah.
I'm not big enough. I feel like I haven't done my dues. Like, I feel like there's a hierarchy and I'm not there yet and people have missed out and now I'm here, you know?
Yeah.
But everyone there was so quick to be like, no, like, you're here for a reason. Pope and Limbs reached out to you for a reason. And, but yeah, all of those people there are just people that I now know I can go to and be like, hey, how do I do this? And it's not them... Because you'll always find people in, like, streaming, in TikTok, in art, and you've probably witnessed this as well, like, people like to gatekeep. And they they like to gatekeep information. And so I know, like, there's a group of streamers that constantly gets added to. It's not just them, like, yourself is, like, you know, if there's anything that I am curious on or confused on, I know that there's a huge group of people that I can trust that won't lead me down a wrong path just for shits and giggles. Like, they'll tell me and they'll teach me and it won't be gatekeeped. And so it's like, I'm so glad that I found that so early on, because I know that there's people who feel very outcasted very quickly, and it's not because you're outcasted, it's just because there's like this mountain of people with so much information in front of you that you're like, how the fuck do I get up there? So, but I'm a baby and I don't know shit, so.
That's actually one thing I love about the, like, NZ streaming community, like all the ones I've met so far, is like, it has been one of the most welcoming communities that I've met.
Yeah.
Especially coming from like an art background and like a graffiti background. Like, most guys that talk about graph and talk to other people about graph are usually really accepting, but there's quite like a big gatekeeping culture in graffiti as well.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people with the shit I do would say I'm a sellout or that I'm not a real graph head because I do what I do, because it's not I've taken it away from vandalism and I've turned it into a form of art as well.
Right.
And there's a shit ton of people, like I've got mad hate comments from it. Few death threats too, which is hilarious.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Like, just because you're able because you're able to turn it into art and like apparel and monetize it, people are angry that you're not. I don't know where else in the world, but like you're not vandalizing anymore.
This is only people that are on like chronically online. This isn't like real graph heads.
Yeah.
I don't consider them real graph heads. Most graffiti guys understand that, like, if you can make it with it, like, because it becomes an addiction.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's an addiction. Like, we look at the world different to most people. So when we go out, all we see is like places that we can do shit.
True.
Like constantly.
Yeah, like blank canvases.
And some of us have morals, some don't. They just want to vandalize.
Oh.
Shout out to you. But I have like most morals. Like I won't do it on I only do it on public property.
Oh,
I mean, I don't do it anymore. At all. I am not a vandal. I still do stickers.
I was gonna say you haven't blinked in a while. You just, I don't do this anymore. I do not. I promise.
And when I do it, it's legal. I do it on legal walls.
Like, and I've got like an LED cloud in my streaming room, so it's like with all the foam on top, well not foam, but like plushy stuff on top of it. And like, it just doesn't turn off now. Like, I have to unplug it from the wall every time I'm finished because it just does not turn off. But I'm like, you know what? Everything here is falling apart, but we're doing great. We're holding it all together.
Yeah.
But
the stream looks great.
Yeah.
Also, is it Hank?
Hank, yeah.
Hank is great.
Hank I fucking love Hank. I love how much my community has adopted Hank as well. Like, because at first I streamed on a couch. And it was horrible because I'd either slowly slip off the couch or slip into the back of the couch.
Yeah.
So there wasn't ever time like that I was in a comfortable space. But But he used to sit next to me on the couch, and he used to fall over. He whacked me in the head a few times while playing a horror game, which gave me the jump scare of my life. But yeah, no, he's now hanging out in the background, and his pelvis is also on show, which I love because he's got a great pelvis. And but yeah, Hank the skeleton.
I never looked. Sorry, Hank.
It's alright. It's alright. He allows.
I'll goggle next time.
Yeah, he allows consensual looking. But yeah, no, he's I think this much shorter than me, which is cute because he's a short king. But we love that.
We love short kings.
But yeah, when I when I did the stream at Red Bull, everyone was like, "Where is he? Where's Hank? Where is it?" I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, okay. I was like, "I'll bring him tomorrow." But then, unfortunately, I just had a really horrible morning the next morning, and so he stayed at home. But he was holding the fort down at home. Yeah. But I loved how quick everyone was like, "So where's Hank?
That's great.
Where is Hank?" And I'm like, yeah, it's great. Like, I love how they've all adopted him and taken him in, and so yeah. No.
Actually, so sticking with your stream, when did you start streaming?
On the 18th of July 2022, exactly. And I originally had the idea.
That's crazy, you remember the exact date.
Well, I've only recently had my anniversary, so yeah. Yeah, so but yeah, so in 2021 I left a gaming company job. I was in the gaming world, not fully in depth like Cat City is, but I worked for a gaming place, and I left that and thought, maybe I should start streaming, maybe not. And it wasn't until about 8 months later that I finally was like, all right, pull your finger out, come on, do this. So yeah, but it was just like a lot of just trying to gain the confidence to do it, because it's scary. It's really scary. It's so scary, and people don't give that enough. Like, it's terrifying. And like constantly though, it's not like something that just goes away. Like, you start loving it. Yeah. But like, especially when there's a moment where people aren't. Yeah. And you just like, you let that get to you. So I stopped having my counter up. Oh yeah, do not have your counter up if you're starting off. Just go with it. If you can't, like, something I got told very early on is, if you can't talk to no one, why should people watch? That's actually something I wanted to bring up. Yeah. You're so good at filling the air, is what I don't know if that's like a good term. Oh, but like, no. You just keep talking, which is great. I don't shut up. For anyone that jumps in, like, it shows that you want to be interactive. Yeah. And like, it feels so much better. Yeah. Thank you. Which is great. And I appreciate that. Nah, like, because that's something I kind of struggle with. Like, I'm getting better at it. Yeah. But like, it's hard to just like, I don't know how you do it. Because you do it well. Like, you should be a case study, because like, you do it and it flows though. Bless. Yeah. No, I appreciate that a lot. I was the kid, like, going back to like talk about school. I recently went through all of my like school reports, and constantly it was like, needs to learn when to talk and not to talk, like, needs to learn when to be quiet, like, needs to learn. Yeah. And so it's like, and then I saw a TikTok, it was like, for everyone who got told they need to be quiet more in school, what's your job now? And I was like, if only those teachers knew, you know. Yeah. But yeah, I just don't shut up. I constantly talk. I wonder if that's why I picked it up quicker than I thought I would. Yeah, like, if you talk to yourself out loud constantly, I think easy. Yeah, like easy. I can do it. I can't do it to the extent you can. Though. Yeah. But like, I've got multiple voices and personalities going on at all times, so it's all of us, like, just chatting. Could be the male in me, but like, once I get focused, everything around me just blur. Yeah. Especially when I'm painting, because I get into like the zone, like I get into like little zones where I'm like, oh, I'm doing this one piece like right now, and I'll forget to check chat all the time. Yeah. And like, they'll just like be a shit ton, and I'm like, I'm always saying sorry. Yeah. I don't mean to miss the comments at all. No, I like. As much as I talk and like, as much as I do check chat, like, there's a lot more recently. I've been like, I'll be with you in a second chat, because I can see chat going, but I know that if I mess up now in this game, consequences, you know? So I'm like, I've just started going like, I'll be with you guys in just a second, or like, just letting them know that like, I see y'all popping off, and I will be with you momentarily. But it's like playing the mortuary assistant. Like, there's some times when it's fucking terrifying. I've only played it twice.
A 2 people game.
Yo, honestly,
I feel like it'd be so much better.
Fucking right. Like, oh man. But in saying that though, like I've only done 2 shifts. Both of them I've never gotten possessed. Can I just say that? I've never gotten possessed. This girl, I'm terrible at phasmophobia and demonologist, but I did not get possessed.
Okay, we have to play demonologist.
We have to.
I don't have a group that will play with me.
Oh,
it hurts.
Only's playing at the moment as well, on and off. We can honestly, yeah, let's fucking go. Yeah, I'm keen. I'm
gonna say Thursday, but you're playing.
Yeah.
Thursday's tomorrow, bro. It's Wednesdays.
It feels weird.
Oh, it's just going too so quick.
Weird. It is.
We're so close to the end. Like, I was gonna leave preparing for the party to like October.
Oh, don't do
and
that.
And then I realized how quick it's been going.
Yeah, don't do that.
Maybe I should just hit them up and make sure I can get it.
Yeah.
And there was like 3 other people, but none of them put a deposit down. So I was like,
yeah. Mine.
We're also friends too. So shout out to Alice Road.
But yeah, no, I love the horror games. But yeah, it's a lot of the time it's, and I think also with how much I talk on stream and off stream, but how much I talk on stream is like, and I don't want to be like my ADHD, but like I jump from topic to topic to topic as if I'm fucking Roger Rabbit, you know, like I will pull conversations out of the ground because my brain goes there, and like there's so many times I'm like, there's so many times it's off topic and I'm like, this has nothing to do with anything that has happened, but we are now going to talk about it. And like chat's like, what the fuck?
I go off topic so much.
It's good though.
And like you probably noticed it in this podcast already.
Yeah, no.
Like, we're jumping into quite a few different.
I mean, it's vibes. I'm here for it.
Sure.
Like I have no issue.
Which is hilarious because I thought we would have talked about horror extensively by now.
Oh yeah.
But we'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into that. Hell yeah. Favorite horror movie? Go.
Oh, Sinister. Reasons is, I think I've said this to you before. The main reason is I would have done everything that Dad did. There hasn't been a movie in ages that I was like, oh, I definitely wouldn't have done that, and like I would have been like, yo, I could probably like try to survive. This one I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, we'll talk about it.
Don't hate me. I don't like Sinister.
Yeah, I know. I remember talking about it on this stream.
I'm sorry.
Which is fine.
I'm sorry.
Which is fine. Sorry. You can have one bad take.
Yeah. I'm allowed a bad take. You heard it here first. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Sinister for me is kind of like in the realm of like, oh god, this is gonna there's a lot of like, you can't be a horror fan if you don't like this. But like I am not a huge fan of The Shining. Like,
I'm not either.
Yeah, like I understand why it's iconic, and every like moment in that is now in horror movie history. I understand like the here's Johnny, like all of that, the twins in the hallway, the snow maze outside. Like I understand it, but I would rather watch the remake of Pet Sematary, personally. Like I'm pretty sure I've seen that. Yeah, I really like the remake, but yeah.
I actually like a lot of remakes.
I think remakes get shat on so much.
They do.
So
and I
much.
think if there's any genre that have done remakes well, it is horror movies.
There are some that ruin it. Like I'm very, very nervous for the second Exorcist that's coming out this year. I love the Exorcist movie. That is by far my favourite movie.
Did you watch the new one?
The new one?
The Pope one, I mean?
No.
The Gerard Butler?
No, I haven't.
Should I? I haven't watched it yet.
No.
Have you watched Talk to Me?
No. Oh my god.
It so bad.
Oh my god. Okay. So
bad.
on stream, I think it was Monday's stream this week I did. We started off by reacting to horror movie trailers. And we watched The Nun 2, The Exorcist 2. We watched Saw X and Talk to Me trailer. And I after Talk to Me, I was like, this actually looks so fucking good.
It looks so
and it's
good.
by A24, which is like, since watching it, I've learned a bit more about A24, but they're taking like a lot of like indie concepts and like putting actual effort into them, not just being like, oh yeah, we'll fund it, but like everything, you know, but like they're actually putting time and effort into it.
So
and
you know who Raka Raka is?
No.
So they're the two twin brothers that... Do you remember the old like videos that were like on YouTube and Facebook of like Ronald McDonald fighting?
No.
Okay, so they're huge on YouTube, and they were really good for like their special effects and shit.
Oh, okay.
And like they did like fight scenes, and they look real, and they'll do their own stunts and shit.
Oh dang.
So they've been talking. So this is their movie.
Oh.
That they sold to A24.
Yo.
And they had been talking about it for years, and like I was like, oh, like when are they gonna finally bring it out? And then I heard they sold it to A24.
Yeah.
While working with them.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck yes, that's so good.
No, it looks so good.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
They're Aussie boys. Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. But no, it's
that's
like
hilarious because I'm Australian.
No, it's one of the things where I feel like there was a time where horror movies were bad. Like Slender Man 2016, bad.
Bro.
I love Slender Man. I would let him snap my back, hit me with his car, like the things I would let Slender Man do to me. But like they ruined him in that movie. They did not do him. They didn't. Don't. It's a waste of your time. Honestly, just reread the creepypastas. It's, you know.
I never read them.
Have you seen Slender Man and Phasmophobia?
Yes.
I've only had him twice.
What's it called? The campground.
Yes! I've only seen him twice. First time was on my birthday stream, which I was like, oh my god, it's like he knew. And then last night when I was gaming with Dylan, he popped up. Yeah. And we gave him a name. We gave Jerry. We called him Jerry because it was like giving. It was giving like Rick and Morty, like irrelevant character, but we're happy that he's there. Yeah. So, but no, he's great.
We love Jerry.
But yeah, no, I feel like there was a time where horror movies were not good, and if a movie relies too much on jump scares, I'm out. Like I need atmospheric. This
is also why I might get shit on for this one. But I didn't care for the first Conjuring.
I like the second one a lot more.
Yeah. The first one, when everyone was saying it was so scary, I think that's what made me not like it. It's because I was so hyped to see it. I was like, fuck yes, bro. Yeah. It had been so long since I had a good scary movie. And this is why I like Sinister. Because I don't think I got like scared of Sinister. But it was the point where I realized, I was like, fuck me.
Yeah.
I would have done everything.
Yeah.
Especially the last part. If you haven't seen it, skip a couple of seconds. I would have left the house.
You would have.
Yeah, I would have moved. And I would have died because that's the part that kills you.
You would up and left.
Yeah, I would have been like, yo.
Honestly, what else are you meant to do?
Let's fucking go. Let's leave. And
leave everything here. We're leaving.
Yeah. I don't need this shit.
Oh my god. I don't need this.
And I would have left.
I don't have time.
That's what a moldy boy would do, okay? We would have been like, fuck this shit.
Oh my god.
I also wouldn't have let it get as far as they did. The moment my son crawled out of a box, later, we out.
Yeah.
Not even going back to bed.
No. Honestly, the rate that people sleep in horror movies.
Yeah,
how do you fall asleep? You're aware your house is haunted. Bro, I hear something knock. Like, because Ripley, my dog, she's named after Sigourney Weaver, specifically an alien. Although it's mainly the xenomorph because she looks 2D. She is so shiny and so pure black that she looks 2D in most photos I take of her. She's my little alien. But she sleeps in bed with me every night. Like I'm her big spoon, you know? And like she'll be chill and I'll hear like a bang and I'm like, I'm gonna die. And she's fine. She's so chill. She's like, Mom, just fucking just go back to sleep.
Apex predator.
Yeah. And then the next morning I'm like, did you guys, like to the flat, I'm like, did you guys hear the bang? And they're like, yeah, I was getting food. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm losing my mind here being like, oh, I'm gonna...
That's another thing about flatting, right? Someone could be breaking in and you just think it's your roommate.
At this point, I would think it. Like, if I didn't have Ripley, the whole place would be, like, fully rigged with security footage and, like, CCTV.
I think that's, like, if I had a family, I think I would definitely get a guard.
Oh, yeah.
And,
yeah.
Like, even cameras. Like, I'm getting cameras for here just
yeah. It's safer.
It's so much safer. And just, like, I have so much shit now that I need to worry about.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, like, when my streaming lights are on, my room's, like... Because I have an I have an RGB light bulb, and then everything in my room when I'm streaming is lit up with RGB other than my ring lights. Yeah. And so I'm like, from the fucking road, like, there's one window that at a certain angle you can see into it. Well, if it's a window, but, like, all of the blue and pinks come out the window. I'm like, someone probably thinks I'm fucking having a rave every night. Like, yeah. What do the neighbors think? Like, it's fucking wild.
Howdy.
Yeah, it's...
You and Hank just...
Yeah, me and Hank just...
Feel the vibes?
It's great. It's great. It's so...
That's actually
true.
Something I want to change. Like,
yeah.
when I start getting employees and shit.
Yeah.
I've said it quite a few times. Like, I want them leaving my job and being like, that was the best job they ever had.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
and that's the thing. Like, I've been in some companies where... Sorry, I need to be aware of how I word this. I've been in a couple companies where they gave you a lot of free stuff, and sometimes free stuff or cheaper stuff does not outweigh the cost that the job has on you.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like a lot of people, they're like, oh, but they give me this, or, you know, oh, but I get my lunch free, or I get this here, or, you know, whatever. And it's like, okay, but does that make you have a better day when you go home every night? No? Yeah. You know? The amount of free shit that they can give you.
Especially big companies.
Yeah.
Like, that's at the point where you need to understand is like, yo, why are they giving it to us for free?
Yep. Like, why are we only having pizza days and not getting each of us $1 more to our salary?
Employees, we're never doing pizza days. We do anything. We're getting good food.
Honestly.
But like little things that I want to change is I want to have two groups. Like, I can't do this when I first start out. Firstly.
Yeah.
And the people that start with me, like, I'll be straight up with them. But I want to eventually have, because I don't believe in the work week.
Oh, yeah.
I think it should maximum be 4 days.
Oh, yeah.
So that's something I want to change. So I need two groups, one to do the start of the week, one to do the end of the week.
Yeah. I think that's fantastic that you're already thinking of, like, it's, like you said, like, it's not going to be that when we start out, but that's where we're going to go. It's good to have the further away goals to make sure that your sooner goals are going to reflect that as you grow to it. So,
which I fully... I think that's like a huge thing. And like little things like I think you should have a whole hour paid for your lunch.
Oh my god. The amount of times that I worked through my lunch break thinking it would make the people around me value me more. Yeah. Absolutely not. They just think you're an idiot for not taking your break.
Also, you need to understand majority of companies need you but won't treat you like they need you.
Facts.
Right? Because you're always replaceable.
Yeah.
And you need to understand that for your own health, because a lot of us, it's ingrained in us to be servants.
Yes.
And that's not how life should be.
Mm-mm.
So, hence why I am a big believer in doing your own thing. Yeah. And like even working a job that you know treats you well.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's always another job out there.
Yeah.
It might not seem like it all the time, but there is.
No. My last job has most of my friends working there. The entire management team was amazing, still is amazing. They know who they are. I honestly don't need to say this because they know. But I genuinely thought that, oh my god, people would kill for my job at this gaming company. Yeah. Like, people would kill for this. I hated it after, like, I think it was 3 years. I just started hating it because the drive was insane. I wasn't happy, and it wasn't all coming from this. There was definitely other aspects of my life. But
some people just aren't built for it.
No.
Not in a bad way. Like,
No.
I am not built to work for someone else.
No. I will say though, my boss at the gaming company put up with so much. Like, when him and I were vibing, it was a good day.
Yeah.
The second that we weren't though, it felt like I felt that, you know? And I'm very much like you said earlier, potentially even before we were recording, but like there's the vibes, as soon as they're not there, I pick up on that, you know? So, like, every time that we weren't in sync, it was like, have I done something wrong? Have I done something wrong? Have I done something wrong? But when the vibes were good, like, the amount of times I called him a C word because it just came out my mouth, and, like, but it was vibes, so it was fine, you know? But, yeah, like,
Also,
I still love those
that,
people,
like,
but it was just the job that I was like,
yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, my last job, it was the work that was the problem.
Yeah.
It wasn't the people I was around.
Yeah.
And that is a dangerous thing too.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people lie and be like, "Oh, I love the people around me." Like they'll lie to themselves.
Yeah.
But like stay in a job that they hate because they feel like maybe if they went somewhere else, what if the people were shit?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, do you love your job? Oh yeah, I love the people I work with. That's not what I asked.
Yeah.
I asked, do you love your job? Not, do you love the people that you work with? And, you know, if you're staying because of the people, then just hang out with them outside of it. And then if you still love them outside of work and you realize, like, oh, we're not just friends because we're working together.
Also, yeah, there's shit like that, like school, like just proximity.
Yeah, the proximity.
Being friends with people because they're just in the proximity.
Yeah. Bro, when I dropped out, crickets from a lot of people that I didn't expect crickets. But it's good because I learned very quickly that, like, all right,
yeah,
cool, sweet, sounds good, chop.
Yeah.
Oh,
did you
man.
get COVID?
I did. I'm not sure if I got it twice. I
got it twice.
I can't remember if I got it twice, but I definitely had it.
How
was it? For me, my whole flat got it at once, but for some reason the boys were way more like I was just, I could barely walk by myself. Like I was put on the couch by like my flatmates helping me, and yeah, it was rough, but they were fine. They were still gaming, and I just didn't even have the headspace to watch TV. So,
yeah.
What about you?
I was cooking dinner. I came out here, got something, and by the time I got inside, I was just like, why do I feel so like just like bad? And then I was like, oh, I can't stand up. And like I sat down, and like a huge just like chill went over my body, and like I was shaking uncontrollably.
Holy shit!
And like I had to I came out into my room, and I was like, what is happening? And I turned my heater on. This was in summer too, and like it was so hot in here, and like that was the only thing that stopped me from shaking. And like my old man came in, he was like, what the fuck is what is happening?
God.
And I was like, I'm sick, and it's really bad, so it's probably COVID. And then I lost my taste for a month.
I don't remember losing my taste, but in saying that, I don't remember a lot.
I couldn't taste anything.
I have a memory of a goldfish, so yeah. Fuck.
And like even for like 3 months after that, I could only taste things that were like really strong, so like chili and like pepper and shit like that.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it was horrible.
And how's it now?
Great, it's fine.
It's fine. Well, back to normal.
The second time I got it, it was like nothing.
You were chill.
Yeah.
You were like, oh hey friend,
Yeah.
like.
And I'm pretty sure I've had it one more time since then, but I didn't have any tests. I just stayed away from it for a week.
No, it's
which
fair.
is real easy here because I don't see anyone.
Yeah, I was gonna say. No, COVID was weird. COVID was super weird. It was just a weird time to be alive. Like I have this like theory that everybody has the one TV show that every time they watch it, they feel like they're back in COVID because it was their show that they. Yeah. What would you say yours is? What's your
what was I watching during that? Actually, I think I spent more time painting.
That's a good use of your time.
Actually, yeah, I spent more time painting. We had shit internet. So
dang.
That's probably why I didn't watch anything.
Yeah.
And I think I rewatched shows.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. My COVID show is I've rewatched it like 5 times. But
Naruto. Actually, sorry.
Naruto?
Yeah. What were you?
Dang. I was meant to get into anime over that time and I just didn't. I watched Wentworth. Like the really hardcore women's prison, like blood everywhere. Like, I mean, it's a great show, but now every time I watch it, I'm like, wow, it feels like COVID.
The darker version of
Orange. The non-complete, just lesbian plastered version of Orange is the New Black. Don't get me wrong, LGBT like community all the way. Like, I'm there with you guys, but goddamn, that did not need to be as lesbian as it was. Like, it just took away.
I've never been to a female prison.
You've never been to a female prison? I mean, neither.
It could be,
but like that. I don't know. I feel like Wentworth is kind of the more gory.
It feels more realistic.
Yeah, more realistic, more gang inside prison violence stuff. But yeah, I like it. So
I never finished it. I need to.
No. I cry. I cry so often. I've cried in horror movies because the plot line is so beautiful. How stupid is that? Mama? Have you watched Mama?
No. Okay, so no, I've watched different versions.
Oh.
But wait, this is the one that Jennifer Lawrence was in, right?
No, that's Mother.
Mother.
Yeah.
There's like, how many of that? There's like 4 different ones of that, right?
I think there's a couple.
And like I watched half of one, and then like I thought I was going crazy because like a week later there's another one and it was a different actor and I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Oh, weird.
And
this is
two came out.
That's Mama. That one there.
Oh yes.
Yeah. That one I actively cry in every time I watch it because the plot line is so beautiful, and the plot line alone is just amazing. And the fact that the horror aspect of it and the creature aspect of it, like they were able to run simultaneously together at the same time without the horror side being impacted or the plot line being impacted. Like it was just so perfect. It was, and I'm just in like.
What do you think of The Barbarian?
I still haven't watched it.
It's good. I'm
so behind. Anything fantasy, I have to watch one at a time. Because the plot lines start merging for me. So, when I was watching House of Dragon, I couldn't start Lord of the Rings. Because they would... So, I've just started The Witcher.
Both of them back to back, actually.
Actual? Yeah. Oh, man. See, that would just make me feel like it's one timeline and I'd get very confused.
That's the thing, too, though. I binge watch... Like, if I have a show, I'll binge watch it in 2 days.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
Because I paint at the same time.
Fair.
So I miss
So you rather watch something than listen to music when you paint, or is it like a mixture of both?
It depends. If I'm live, it has to be music. Obviously.
True.
But if I had the choice, it would be to watch. Watch something.
Yeah. No, I get that. I haven't added music to my streams yet, but I know that I need to. It's high up on my list. It's
like I used to worry about copyright all the time. But, like, now I just play it.
Honestly, watching Plane, if he's getting away with his, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, high five, you know? Like, if he can get away with some of the stuff he's doing, I'm like, we'll be fine.
I haven't actually watched him stream yet. To be fair, I don't see many people stream.
Yeah.
You stream at good times for me.
Aww.
Because, like, I'll just be chilling, painting, or, like, doing work.
Yeah.
And then I'll see you pop up. And I'm like, yes, cool. Aww. But everyone else usually...
It's like their nighttime streamers, yeah. Although
and that's when I'm most busy. So.
Yeah. Although the reason I can't do nights all the time is because I flat. So when Plane and I did the drinking stream of Fall Guys, and then after that I went and did drinking Phasmophobia, with my Phasma hose. After that, I got multiple texts through from my flatmates being like, can you just be a little bit more quiet? Like, one of them banged on the door at one point being like, shut the fuck up. And it was like, so I can't always do nighttime stuff, especially spooky stuff, because then I just start screaming. But like during the day, like everyone's chill. So, but yeah, no, I'm glad that you like I don't know, like I feel like when you start streaming, everyone's like, what's your stream schedule? You need a schedule. And it's just kind of like, well, why can't you just vibe out and just stream whenever you want to for a while? You know, and I think that's a big thing.
Eventually will find the best times that work for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think that shows in like, obviously like we said earlier, like just turn off your viewers and stuff. But like I've noticed that in between, like I'd say 5 to 9 is probably the best like interaction section of it, like chats and stuff.
For sure. Because I first started streaming on TikTok. I was doing TikTok lives.
Oh, and, shit.
TikTok is huge on, like, the right time.
Oh, yeah?
Like, because that's when they're mainly based on, like, what they'll push it for you.
Oh, right.
It's a bit different to Twitch.
Yeah. Honestly, when people say that, oh, I found you on the suggested, or I found you on the homepage on Twitch, I'm like...
I saw you on the homepage before I met you.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Because it said New Zealand. Yeah. I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
And
I don't deserve to be on that front page.
I don't really watch Twitch often, besides people I know.
That makes me feel good. Thank you. No, shout out to you.
Who else do I even watch? Like, I'll watch Carvey, Ray, Swayze, which is that guy.
Yeah.
First episode. Shout out to Swayze. But yeah, it's not like a world that I'm big in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know, because I like to like talk to when I jump in the stream. I like
yeah.
Because obviously, like, I also know how it feels. Like, I want people to talk. So I try to do that.
Yeah.
But then, like, also when I'm like doing that, I'm like, oh, this is distracting me a lot.
So. Yeah. No, that's the thing, is I think also like a lot of like baby streamers, and like when I say baby streamers, I'm meaning like first 6 months, like not over a year, like baby streamers. Like, I mean, like first 6 months is, I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, I don't have anyone watching, so I may as well not be live. Oh, I have no one, like, there's people there but no one's chatting. Like, how dare they? Like, lurkers are Twitch's backbone. Like,
most are lurkers.
Lurkers do so much for you that you are unaware of. Like, whenever I get raided and whenever I like have new followers, one of the things that I'm trying to regularly say, and like drilling it regular, is we are lurk friendly. If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. Yeah. You don't have to. Like, because it's kind of like, imagine sitting down and TVNZ 3 News is now on. Imagine if the news anchor turned to you and been like, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? And I'm not going to continue unless I see all 164 people who I know are watching this. Like, imagine that. Imagine being forced to be a part of someone's content.
I've always felt that's weird, the ones that are like, oh, why aren't you talking?
Yeah.
Like, I think that makes it worse too.
It does. It's like the teacher calling you out in class when you don't know the answer. Right, fuck off!
Because I don't want to talk. Like,
it's leave me alone.
It's that simple.
But yeah, it's like, yes, like an active chat is a good chat, but it's only so like you can get to know your community.
Yeah.
But if no one wants to be, no one has to. You know, like, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on the idea of like, oh, you're a streamer. How active is your chat? Like,
yeah, or how many do you have and all this?
The worst question, how much do you make? Oh, so you're a Twitch streamer? How much do you make? It's none of your fucking business.
That's the same with just like
I hate my own shit.
Business.
Yeah.
I don't make near as much as I was when I was working for someone.
Yeah.
But also I'm so much more happier.
Yeah.
I spent way more money working for someone else than I do now.
Facts. Absolute facts.
Because I was chasing anything to make me happier.
Yeah.
When now
absolute facts. No, it's the concept of like, oh, so how much do you make on Twitch? How much do Twitch streamers make? Oh, I could do that. It's none of your business how much I make. Yeah. And an interesting Twitch stat is 80% of people on Twitch are not affiliate. And like,
oh shit.
Yeah. I could be wrong on that, but last time I checked, and 80% of people on Twitch roughly are not affiliate. If you were in affiliate or partner, you were in the top 20% of Twitch.
Let's go.
Hey, fucking high five on that one, man. That was fucking sick.
Yeah.
But like,
I really need to start doing Twitch properly again.
Yeah.
Like,
but if you get more than 5 most people have less than 5 views. 5 viewers at any given time. So if you were cracking 5 or higher, you were doing better than the majority.
Yeah.
And like,
shout out to everyone that's still.
Yeah. Honestly though, like,
I still have people that subscribe, and I jump on like once a week max. I really need to start
Honestly, currently I'm at 69 subscribers, and I was like, I'm not even going to be an adult. That's fucking funny. That's fucking funny. But, like, yeah, like, there's, like, OGs who, like, my first Twitch stream was just my voice. I didn't have a camera. I couldn't afford a camera. Like, that was not something possible. And if I put off getting a camera to start streaming, I wouldn't have streamed for another 2 months because I just did not have the money towards it. But there's, like, OGs who remember just my voice. And there's OGs who remember the couch. You know, like, there's OGs who have been there for so long that when I see them in chat, it's just like, fuck yeah. You know, like, it's not just like, oh, new followers. It's like, I have been able to hold someone's attention and they want to be part of my community and they've been here for over a year. Yeah. I know that I'm doing something right. You know, it's a good validation when the OGs come in.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah. Like, that's how I feel with my TikTok community.
Yeah.
Like, especially on my lives. Like, because I used to have, like, my lives used to do way better. Like, TikTok's pretty bad at it. I'd say it's not as organic as it used to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was lucky. I got on, like, the last 6 months of that.
Yeah.
So, like, I grew from that, which was great. But, like, I had a community then, and, like, they jump in every now and then now.
Yeah.
And it's like seeing an old friend.
Yeah, like, absolutely. Yeah, it's just like, holy shit, how are you? Like, you know, I've got one specific follower, and they'll know exactly who they are. But I stream at a time that is their, like, 1 to 2 a.m., you know? Yeah. And so it's like every time that they are in, it's just like, how are you? Holy shit, you're in, like, you know? And, like, they stopped in for my Red Bull stream, and it was just because I was doing 12, they knew that they could go to sleep, wake up, and then join in. Yeah. And it was just that feeling of just like, oh my god, you didn't have to be here, but you're here, and, like, you know? So, you know what, I'm just going to name them. Glitch, you're fucking amazing. You've been here for so goddamn long. You put up with all of my bullshit, and you are still here. So thank you so much.
Glitch, shout out.
Fucking Glitch. Love Glitch. Yeah. They're so great. They're like, they're an OG. I think one of the first chatters I ever had that was, like, considered, like, a regular chatter was Glitch. Yeah. Shout out to Glitch.
Shout out to Glitch. And shout out to my community. There's quite a few of you, so I don't really want to say names because I don't want anyone
to feel left out. I hate doing that, eh? But no, the OG communities that are the baseline for what your community becomes is just like...
They're great.
They're great. Yeah. They're great.
And, like, we really do appreciate you.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
Like, to, like, just spend any time on us is crazy.
Yeah. I had someone recently just be like, like, I'm sure they didn't mean it in a malicious way at all, and I didn't take it that way, but they said, why do you scream so loud that it blows out your mic? And it was the first time that I turned around, I was like, because I can. Yeah. And it was the concept of, like, if you don't like it, you don't have to be here. You know? But, like, I'm finally at the point where it's just like, because I can. Yeah. Like, no one's going to stop me at this point.
They don't really make sense.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if they meant it that way, but I thought it was funny. I thought it was really fucking funny.
They definitely meant it that way. There's not really any way I feel like you could mean that differently.
Why do you blow out your mic? Because I fucking can. Because it's my mic. You know? Like, my mic's dirty. For some stupid reason, I got a white microphone. Don't ever do that. It's probably the one thing I regret, but I am going to get a white streaming.
I feel like most people need to be reminded about not getting a white. That's crazy.
But it's aesthetics.
Why do they even...
It's aesthetics.
White mics look great.
Yeah.
They look great.
But I am going to get a white streaming deck because I much prefer the white one than the dark one. But I don't even have a streaming deck yet. People think that I'm like kitted out. I'm not. I'm really not.
It's so expensive to be kitted out.
Ooh, yeah.
Like, all the shit I have was literally slow buying it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
And that's the other thing is, like, I have one of my friends who is considering starting streaming, and I will back her so hard. Like, I'm already being like, what are you figuring out currently? What are you planning on buying? Do I know any information that could either pro or con this? Like, I'm going to gas them up so much when they start because I truly believe in them. But it's one of the things where people go, oh, so what equipment do you have? Oh, I can't afford that, so I can't stream. It's like, I streamed off my Xbox One for most of, like, I think I got my PC in maybe May, I want to say, of this year, and I started streaming July last year. That whole time I was streaming off an Xbox One, and she was the Fortnite edition. She's limited edition, but that's so bad. But yeah, you don't need a lot, and I think that's like something that a lot of people don't realize. You do not need a lot.
You don't need brand new shit.
No.
Majority of the shit I started with was just me finding really good deals on secondhand shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like this camera that we're using right now.
Really?
Beautiful camera.
I was gonna say
$400, and like it's an A6000, and they gave me 2 batteries with it.
Dang.
Yeah, it's so good.
Dang, I stream from a Logitech Brio webcam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I love it. I love it so much. But I think the goal camera for me is like an actual camera that.
Yes, I started on the Logitech C90.
Oh yeah, that was my first. That was my first one, and then I upgraded this year.
But I got that for like $50. Someone was selling it on Marketplace.
Yo, shout out to fucking Marketplace. You can find some funny shit there.
Yeah,
funny fucking shit. But god damn,
I constantly check it like it's social media.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I check it every day.
The market, what recommended for you? I'm like, are you sure about this? Like, hello, what? But yeah, every so often you find a gem. Although the last gem that I found, the person ended up deciding halfway through, like sussing out payment, that they wanted to keep it, and I was so gutted about that.
That happens a lot, or they'll get offered more.
Yeah.
And they'll just sell it to that person.
Yeah,
which is shit, but like you can't.
It is what it is. But yeah, it was like this jumper with like all of these like big titty Japanese girls on it. And I wanted it so bad. I wanted to have the jumper with the big titties. And then she was like, hey, I decided to keep it. And I was like, you know what, fair.
There's a couple of places that sell them.
Yeah, I know.
There's like one in Henderson.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
The anime place at the bottom, on the bottom floor, they have a couple different ones.
I haven't been there in like over 6 years. Like,
I barely go there, but anytime I go there, I go check there.
Yeah. No, it's
way
more anime places are coming up recently, which I do quite like. But a lot of them, like, you go in and it feels like, and like I'm sure the quality's not, but it almost feels like the mystery bags at Armageddon that you get that you can't trust.
Yes.
Yeah. Like the knockoff.
Quite a lot of places only have knockoff stuff.
Yeah.
Which is like what I'm worried about. Yeah. And like you're seeing, like a few of them started off knockoff and are starting to get real ones. Yeah. Which is cool. Yeah. But yeah, quite a lot of them are knockoff places. Yeah. And like you have to just be wary. Like just check the shit you're looking at. Yeah. Properly.
Yes. Oh my god, I bought a Vi statue from League of Legends once, and I unboxed her, and one of her gauntlet, like from her gauntlet down, her arm just popped off, and I was like, well, that was great. Cool. Awesome. Why was this being sold at Armageddon? Like, because it was in a store with, like, proper ones. Visually, like, not knockoff one. And
is this the one in the second room?
I don't remember. I bought this one at a Tauranga Armageddon one a couple years back. But yeah. No, I was like, why the fuck did I buy that? Yeah, I'm very, very impulsive.
I tried not to buy
yeah, I'm so impulsive. So, but yeah, after I get the streaming deck, then I'm gonna be saving for spring. I'm getting, because I needed a bigger budget than I went to with winter. I need such a bigger budget. Like,
you going with, do you know if you're going to go with Red Bull again?
I hope. Yeah. I hope. Like, yeah, obviously, like, after, like, do you want, like, how deep into my relationship with Red Bull do you want to go? Like, okay. I hope that they want to take me to Armageddon. I'm very, very lucky that when I did stream from their gaming hub inside their head office in Auckland, I was the first streamer to do that, like, in New Zealand, and that was huge. And I, again, like the self-doubt of like I shouldn't be here, you know, and I said that to them. I was like,
imposter syndrome is a bitch.
It's a bitch.
It is such a bitch. I get it constantly.
Yeah.
And like with everything I do, like art, being an entrepreneur, being a graffiti kid, like
just being online.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Fucking horrible. But like I said that to like the person that I talked to at Red Bull. I was like, this is making me believe in myself, because if I keep doubting myself, then you guys are gonna be like, oh, why is she here? You know? And they were so quick to be like, that's not what we would think, but like we get your point, you know? And so it's like you got to fake confidence sometimes. And I was very, very lucky that because I did two days of 2 12-hour streams, because
I saw the first one.
Yeah,
and
because
the second one because you're playing Ash.
House of Ashes. Yeah. No, that's fair. But yeah, I was very, very lucky that I ended up being able to extend it to 3 days to make sure that we got through all of the Dark Pictures games. But they came back being like, if you want to, we can make it a 24-hour stream and we'll just have, you know, people hanging out. Like, it's fine. Like, we'll move around you. Like, they were so sweet and so amazing, that I'm so glad that I'm now building that relationship with them. And, you know, like, we're emailing currently back and forth of like, what are we doing next together? What's coming up? What can we do? What, you know? And it always, like, all of the emails are just like, can't wait for you to come back. Can't wait for you to get you back in. And it's just like, fake your confidence, because one day it pays off. And yeah, but it was so fucking cool being there. So I hope that they want me to go to Armageddon with them. I love Red Bull, so even if they don't, it's not like I'm going to be like, boycott Red Bull. Fuck, no. Red Bull they're amazing, and if they choose to take me, I would happily, in a heartbeat, go, but I'm going to go to Armageddon no matter what. Yeah,
well, I am going to have a store there.
Yes!
It's going to be in the artist alley this time, but the main
section,
So yeah, I'm excited for that. I got 3 things in a row, though. Because they came out cheaper than getting a big one.
Oh,
so I get like 3 small artist alley parts in a row.
Oh my god, so that's something I didn't realise is how much the booths cost at Armageddon.
Quite a lot. I don't know if I want to talk about it.
Yeah, no.
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
And like I kept just breaking even. So this is like a way to hopefully I make money this time.
Yeah. Because that's
like
a lot of the time a lot of the times it's the people being like, I can't go to Armageddon because I won't break even. Yeah. Like, and so it's just like, oh my god.
And I'm just lucky that like I can network and stuff for it. Yeah. Because like technically it wouldn't be worth it, but I enjoy it and I get to see certain people. Yeah. And like this time I got to hang out with Kavi, which I met the year before at Armageddon.
Yo.
Yeah, I met heaps of streamers through Armageddon. Shout out to Armageddon. Talking about expos and conventions, we've got IconicCon starting next year, start of March.
Actual?
Yes.
Talk more about that.
We are looking at venues at the moment, but it's going to be a streetwear art convention. Yeah. And it's just because it's exactly what Iconic is, where I was bringing my art and streetwear together. So it's going to be like Iconic House showing off exclusive stuff by bringing other small artists and clothing brands in. And I even want to have like an area where you can buy a jacket and we will help you customize it there. Yo! So there'll be like patches and all that and stuff.
That'd be sick.
Stencils to spray.
Yo, that's gonna... I can't wait for that.
Yeah, so
I cannot wait.
I'm super excited for that. So we're in planning stages now. We want it for the beginning of March. Yeah. So just before like summer ends. Yeah. But like long enough after Christmas where people are like, oh, we have money.
Yeah. Because that's the other thing is like, if there's anything around an Armageddon or a Christmas, people are just like holding on to their little buckaroonies. They're holding on to them buckaroonies. But then I'm stoked for that. That's gonna be so sick.
I figure,
oh man.
So yeah, at the moment we're just trying to find the place, and then like from there we're going like full steam ahead. Gonna be looking for sponsors and stuff like that too.
Yeah, as it should be.
I even
it should
want to
be
do
full
like
steam.
like live graffiti painting outside
Yo.
and stuff. And like we were talking to a few DJs and stuff already.
Well, because that's what they used to do at the, I don't know if they still do, I haven't been in, 4-5 years? The Hot Rod Show.
Yeah.
The Hot Rod Show, they used to do live spray paint. I don't know if they still do, but they used to do it, and it was just so interesting to watch. Like, the way that the layering has to work a certain way, and you're just like, oh, why do they do that? That to me is like a last minute addition, but no, you have to do that bit first to get this bit like this, and then you go back and it's like, bro, like graffiti is art. It is art, and no matter if it's
fun as shit, dude.
No matter if it's done on an illegal canvas, it is art.
People don't actually understand how hard it is to paint with spray paint.
Oh god,
and
no.
Like when like graffiti for graffiti heads, it's not. Even for me now, like if I stop painting with spray paint for like longer than a year, it feels like I'm starting out again when I
really.
pick it up. Yeah, wow. It's not like any other medium where like I can pick it up quicker. Like I feel like I was doing tattooing for a while. I tattooed my mates and shit.
Actually,
I feel like I picked up tattooing quicker than I did spray paint.
Wow.
But spray paint is it's instant where like everything else isn't, because like it pretty much dries straight away.
Oh.
And like it's not like painting where you can like mix or blend.
Yeah.
Like it's quick dry and it like. So
once
you get a product
there.
really quickly.
Yeah.
And that's addictive, that part of it.
Dang.
Like getting something done so quick and being so good.
Yeah.
And you're just like, fuck. And then when you go back into like painting on canvas and it taking for ages.
Yeah.
It fucks you up a bit, but both of them, it's great.
Yeah. No, I used to want to do, like I used to want to be a tattoo artist, but I mean, who didn't at some point? But like, I just don't have the raw talent that it takes to do that. Like I don't. But I'm just a very big tattoo enthusiast. Like, you know, I've got my leg done. I've got a few on my arm. But like, my favorite one is my tiny little penis. Have I shown you my tiny penis?
Oh no, I saw it on your thing.
Oh, it's great. I fucking love it. It's tiny. It's just a tiny little dick. But my favorite thing is when, I don't know if you get this. I don't know if it's just like a presenting female only thing. But like unsolicited dick pics. I send them a photo of my dick tattoo back and just like,
so
mine's
good.
bigger.
Yeah.
Mine's bigger.
I've never got dick pics. I have got like
some saucies.
Some random
saucy pigs. Ooh.
Which was like, you never know what to say.
No, you never know. It's just like,
because it's out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Like,
there's
I'm
no
like
build up.
Also trying not to be a dick. Like I don't want to be like, don't tell me that, but like also don't tell me that.
Yeah. It's like I don't want to be rude, but like, you know, read the room. But like, yeah, with unsolicited dick pics, it's just like send my one back and be like, mine's bigger. Sorry, next. Like,
no,
absolutely not.
That is
absolutely
so
not. How do you deal with? I don't know if you haven't, but how do you deal with being on TikTok and Twitch? The people trying to close the gap in like parasocial relationships, like people who are followers that try get super close to you. Like, have you had that before?
The ones that like I vibe with,
yeah,
I'm kind of okay with.
Yeah.
Like I'll let some happen.
Yeah.
But there's been quite a few that will like try to force it.
Yeah.
And I kind of just be straight up. Like I try not to be mean about it.
Yeah.
But like there's just certain questions I won't answer, or like I'll be like blunt with them.
You know, like I had someone like join my stream within the past like 2 weeks, and in that stream they were like, "Oh, I messaged you on Instagram," and straight away I'm like, I don't connect with my following that way. Yeah. Like that is how you stay updated on what the fuck I'm up to, what body part I've broken or hurt the next, you know, like when I'm not streaming and when I am. But the time that I interact with the people is is on Twitch. And so it's just like I've learned very quickly that you don't have to reply to every DM, and sometimes every DM should be replied to, but there's definitely a group now where it's kind of like I just, you know, I'm like, thank you for what, and I don't want this to come, because a lot of people are just like, wow, they're not appreciative of what they have, and it's not like that at all. It's just like, I need to make sure that I stay safe. Same with you. Yeah. You stay safe, and it comes down to
also,
safety.
as a guy too, right? There's always that idea that like, if something goes wrong, I can protect myself.
Yeah.
Majority of the time.
Yeah. But you've also got the guy complex of like,
yo,
you got fucking, what a G, what a fucking G. Why do you tap it? Why do you tap it, bro?
That's why,
it's just like...
This is why I don't say it to, like, I'll say it to, like, my best friends.
Yeah.
But I won't say it to, like, most guys. Because most guys, like,
bro,
it's in brain to just say that shit. Which, like, I've never said, like, for a long time. Except to, like, my best friends. When they're like, when you know it's banter with your best mate, it's different.
It's different.
But I won't say it to, like, a random dude, because, like, I've been there.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. People don't understand. I'm going to go back on the I'm not a Fabio. But people don't understand that. It happens to, like, just average people.
Yeah. Normal people who also don't know.
Average.
The average Joes. Yeah. And Josephines. The average Joes and Josephines out there. Like, but also, like, when you start on Twitch, like, you don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
You don't know how to deal with people wanting to bridge that gap, and it definitely comes later on, learning how to bridge or close off that gap before they try to. But like, yeah, it's definitely wild. And like, you've seen, I think it was with, I could be wrong, but I think Brooke AB, who's like 100 Thieves streamer, her and her partner got death threats when they came out and being like, we're together. I'm pretty sure it was Brooke.
That's another thing.
But it's like, right? Who the fuck are you to...
It is so dangerous for female streamers to just be like, talk about their partners.
Yeah.
Their partners. But like, not even just like in the like people threatening them. Just like the amount of subscribers or followers they'll lose just because they have a partner. Yeah,
there was someone recently, I cannot for the life of me remember who they are. I'm such a goldfish, but they posted a photo of her hand with an engagement ring on, and she was like, let's see how many followers I lose. And it's like,
that's crazy.
What the hell? Like, also, your life cannot progress because I'm a fan of you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But the idea that like, you're following someone just because you think that you have a chance with them.
Yeah.
It's delusional, first of all.
It's delulu.
Like, oh, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's interesting though, like the psyche of it all, of like online girlfriends. And it's like, is she your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Is she?
Online girlfriends, or like online partners in general, just sound weird to me.
Yeah. But that's why I think like Plain and I are so like jokingly playing into the rumor that we were dating. Like I've had people say that they didn't come up to me at Armageddon because I was with Plain, and they thought that like I was with my boyfriend. And I was like,
also, even if you were, why is that?
Like, also, Plain's fucking hilarious. And if they came up and was like, oh, is this your boyfriend? I would have said no in the same breath he said yes. You know, like it's just one of those things. But it's like, just because I'm hanging out with someone, you don't want to approach what, you know, like it's just but I think the craziest thing that happened at Armageddon was someone being like, oh my god, I've seen you on my recommended homepage for Twitch. I'm like, I'm sorry, like I the need to apologize. But it's like, the concept of people either wanting a relationship with you, or people being like, oh, you have a relationship, so I'm not going to go near you. And it's like, there's no middle? Like, what? But, like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm happy chilling, doing my own thing, looking like a fool online, but, you know, like, every time I do, like, one of those, like, anonymous questions, like, not gonna lie, link things, there's always like one or two where it's like, I've had the biggest crush on you for so long and I don't know how to approach you about it, like I'm just really scared. And like at this point I'm just like, stay scared, like stay scared, stay scared.
And I was just like, oh poor guy.
Stay scared, it's safer, honestly. But I think a lot of people like the concept of like the alt girlfriend or like the goth girlfriend. Not putting me in that category, but like the mental health issues that come with that. I'm like, stay scared.
I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
And I blame Shigo. Toxic women. Toxic women.
Toxic woman like from the age of 7. Oh my god.
Shigo's fault.
Oh,
and then Kim Possible is the reason I like Redheads. So
she can go in between my legs.
That whole show.
Sorry.
The whole show messed me up.
Yeah. She goes like, OG.
And then anime didn't help. Once I got into anime, y'all motherfuckers pushed the big titty goth girls way too much. Yeah. Okay, first of all, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, although TikTok and YouTube are kind of dead. But Twisted Little Red, one word, TWISTED LILRED. Yeah.
In the description.
So yeah, that's where you can find me, and I try to stream like 4 out of the 7 days of the week, and
she streams.
But yeah, I don't have a lot of friends.
She updates always on her Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram is where I do all my updates.
Jump on there. Make sure you follow.
Yeah.
Don't just message her.
Don't just message me. Please don't send me dick pics. Unless you want to see my tattoo of my dick, but you can just ask.
If you come from here and send her dick pics, I'm so disappointed.
No, if you want to see my tiny dick penis tattoo, there's a TikTok.
I'd say it's average size.
It's average size on a cold day. But like it's on TikTok. I did a little mini tattoo tour, and you can see it for a little bit on TikTok. There's also a reel that shows it as well. But yeah, that's
easy. This was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you for coming on.
No, thank you for having me. And
before we finish it off, is there anything else you want to?
I'm just a girl on the internet having fun. Like that's truly it. And if you want to come and hate on me, that's a lot of effort for someone just watching a girl having fun.
That is fan.
Yeah. It's fan behavior.
It is.
But yeah, no, I think it's just like thank you to everybody who lurks, chats, follows, cheers, raids, subs. Like you guys are fucking amazing, and in my first year of streaming, like so much has happened, and it's all thanks to you guys. And so yeah. We will be playing Demonologist. We will be. Probably Among Us again. Yes. I feel like I get quite into Among Us. My bad if I was annoying that first game. Oh my god, no, Goose Goose Duck. That was Goose Goose Duck was lit. I want to do like a role play of Among Us where like everybody has to stay in character. I love it. Like it's so fucking good. Like if I feel like everyone else isn't getting into character, I start just becoming a troll. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like, just easy. It makes it funner. Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm very, very excited for what the next year has, and obviously way more gaming. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm so excited. Like I have so many more plans for like the next 5 years. Yeah. So I'm gonna be around, fam. Yeah. And you're definitely gonna be around. Oh, for sure. Oh yeah. But yeah, appreciate you all watching. This is episode 3. Thank you guys. Done. Peace.